What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. The car you see is the 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. XSE, no more V6. For 2025, Toyota has gone all hybrid with the Camry. This is a 2.5 liter, 232 all-wheel drive variant of the Camry. The color you see right here is midnight black metallic. The wheels that you see here, the rim size is a 19-inch wheel riding on 235/40R19 Terenza Bridgestones. And I really like these rims right here. They kind of have a like the silver part is kind of like a smoked, and the black part is like a polished. But I really like that smoked look. Really nice. This car right here has the panel sky roof on top. Rear deck, low profile spoiler. All LED exterior lighting. And you have these dual tips right here, which is what I really like. Now, I just got this car. It has probably about a little over 500 miles on this car. You got the shark fin antenna. I threw a little tent on this car. I'm going to walk around it. And also, this is blacked out. All of the badges are blacked out. Functional air vents. Form and functional. They look great and they're functional. Allows air to pass right through. I think that a lot of these car manufacturers now are looking into what the aftermarket has to offer, because this little part right here, this used to be like an aftermarket part, but this came on the car, which is really nice. I like the front grille of this car. Really nice. Kind of clear right here for the cooling, and then right here there's these are blocked behind here, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the way it transitions over to here. You have your sensors. You have your Toyota 3.0 safety sense. You have sensors and cameras all down here. Pedestrians, cross traffic. This is the top trim level right here. You have turn signals in your mirrors, your side view mirrors right here, turn signals. This one has your side skirts at the bottom, mud guards. Again, panel roof, all LED, all exterior LED lighting, and all interior LED lighting. All-wheel drive, HEV. And on the bottom right here, we have a nice little, I guess that's a diffuser. I forgot what you call it, what you call that at the bottom. Really nice design. And this is a hybrid. This is Toyota's 5th generation hybrid, and this is the 9th generation of the Toyota Camry. Really nice. You got stacked LEDs right here. This is really nice right here. I love the look of that. Again, Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 on this car. I'm going to turn the lights on and let you see that. The LEDs and the emergency hazard lights. Now, when you first turn this car on, you don't hear anything because it's just the motors running. Now I'm going to turn the headlights on, and I'm going to turn the where's the hazard lights. I just got this car. It has about 514 miles on it, so I'm still learning and trying to figure this car out. But so far I love it. This is my car, and I just got it I've only had this for about a week and a half. You can see the LED lights, and you can see the front LED. I'm going to turn the high beams on, as a matter of fact. You see the LED lighting. It's a stacked design, which which is what I really like. I'm going to turn the high beams on. Got your cameras at the bottom of the mirror right there. Hope this is picking that up. High beam, and this car does have auto high beams. So you can see that both of those lights are on now. The stacked lights are on, both of them, your high beams and your low beams. I'm gonna go around to the back. Pretty sweet. And if you've been following my channel, I had a 2018 Camry that I purchased back in 2017, touted to be a 2018. I traded that in. That car was worth about $20,000. It was the XSE V6. Again, no more V6 for this Camry. It's all hybrid now. All trims, LE, all the way up to the XLE and the XSE. Now you can see the rear LED lights. And also, I hope you can see the LED lights in the turn indicator, the turn indicators in the mirror. When you first turn this car on, you can't even hear it. Turn this off. I mean, I have it on now. It's just the electric motors. Turn it off. Look at that beautiful red interior. That's pretty nice. Really, really nice. Did I leave the lights on? I think I did. I think I left the headlights on. Sure did. Turn that off. Shark fin antenna. Again, I've got a tent on here. Now, I'm going to take you all along with me on a ride. I'm going to do a little 360 around the car first. Got the blacked out badges right here, Toyota badge. Everything is blacked out. And I got this car from Bowie, Toyota of Bowie. I'm going to do a little 360 around the car. I love that panel roof. I've been driving this car for a while, and I'm going to be honest with you, I do not miss the V6, and let me tell you why. I had the V6 in my 18 Camry, and the transmission in that V6 for the 18 model year, it didn't do that V6 engine. That transmission did not do the V6 engine any justice. It really didn't. But this car right here is so torquey. Again, all-wheel drive variant, 232 horsepower. If you get just the front-wheel drive, you're going to be looking at about 225 horsepower. Again, this is all-wheel drive, 232 horsepower. Will you really notice a difference? Probably not really. I haven't driven the front-wheel drive, but of course I have driven this. And where I live in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, if you don't know what that means. And sometimes we can get hammered by snow. So I've got this all-wheel drive. You have 2 electric motors up front, and you have an electric motor in the back. This is all-wheel drive on demand. Okay, let's check out the interior of this car. And this is fully equipped. This has the 9-speaker JBL system. And the way you can tell is if you look over there at the A-pillar and you see that JBL over there. That'll let you know that you have the 9-speaker JBL system. Again, also this has an CVT, an electronic CVT. I'm gonna pull this seat up. Look at that beautiful red interior. Love that. Real leather. That's real leather. And it's nicely perforated. It has a nice design on it also, perforated. But we're going to talk more about that once I get inside the vehicle. And we're going to go for a ride. All right. I think I'll just go for a ride right now. Okay, inside, I'm gonna turn some air conditioning on because it's hot out here today. Right. Look at these leather seats. They're beautiful. I've got some camera gear over here. I'm a camera geek. I love the piano black finish over here. I love that. Some people complain about fingerprints, but I don't really hardly have anybody in my vehicle, so I don't have a problem with that. This has Qi wireless charging down here. This is an S22 Ultra. Pretty big phone. Fits perfectly down in here. You know something, I'm going to check out the back too before we go for a ride. Has plenty of room back here. Let's talk about the front over here, and then we're going to go first. Let's just check out the back. Comfortable. Plenty of leg room. I'm 5'5". I've got plenty of headroom, probably about 2.5 inches, 3 inches above my head. And I do have locks. So very comfortable. You've got rear air vents back here. And you have USB type A and type C down there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it's definitely down there. And for these rear air vents, there's a switch up there that you can actually turn the air vents off from up front instead of reaching back here. There's a switch back here also, but also you can turn it off up front also. You can turn these rear HVAC vents back. You can turn them off back from the rear seat. Rear pockets in the back. This is the cup holders. This is comfortable, nice and cushioned. Hope the camera's picking this up. Adjustable headrest. LED lighting back here. Grab handles. Nice and dampened, coat hangers. Very comfortable back here. And again, I'm about 5'5" in height. Make sure I catch everything back here. Don't miss anything. You've got bottle holders back here, down here. Probably can't see it, I don't know. And you've got your I've got the rubber mats back here, the all-weather mats, and I prefer these better because if you spill something on them, it'll just stay within the mats and won't soak down in your carpet. You can just take, if you spill something on these rubber mats, you can just take them, rinse them off, and that's it. Very nice. I'm very comfortable back here. If you're going to have rear passengers back here, they've got, of course, again, USB type A and USB type C back here. A minimal hump back here. I think it's just for vehicles rigidity, to keep the vehicle, for lack of a better word, to keep the part of the framing, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But it's really nothing going through here. There is really no, that's probably just for the muffler system, the exhaust system down here, this hump right down in here. You've got a nice design over here, kind of hard touch right here, soft touch right here, soft touch right here. And you've got a bottle holder down here. Nice design right here. Got some kind of like plastic right here, some speakers. Let's look in the back, because back here is part of the JBL 9-speaker stereo system. Panoramic sky roof. Let me back out. Let's take a look at that better. Panoramic sky roof. Definitely a panoramic sky roof. Look at my camera and make sure it's still recording. This is my first time ever really using this camera. Okay, let's get in the front here. In the air conditioning. Seats up here. Heated. heated and ventilated. Nice cooling seats. Air conditioner here works great. Huge 12.3-inch screen. We got satellite radio, XM Sirius. You've got embedded navigation. Again, 12.3-inch screen. These controls down here work pretty good. There's a nice little design on them. And down in here, you have Qi wireless charging. And also you have two USB type A's and a USB type C's, two of them, and a USB type A. And down in here, you have plenty of storage space. I've got this already kind of junked up. You've got a 12-volt charger right here. This armrest is nice and padded, soft and comfortable. There's some maroon or red stitching in here, really nice. And again, look at these beautiful seats. They're nice, nice and perforated. Again, heated and cooled. And I like this design on here. I've never seen this before. That's a nice design. Heated and cool seats. And I'm going to show you the controls you have down here for the seat controls. Let's go around the other side. Now the passenger seat over here doesn't have the same amount of control, but still pretty good. All electric seats right here. I'm going to do a little 360 again before we take a ride. Love those red leather seats. Mud guards are already on them. That's a nice touch. Windows are tinted. Let me take this towel off of my tags. And again, this is I'm going to show this one more time, all-wheel drive, and this is the top trim level XSE. This car basically has all of the options, and you've got a Camry on here in black. Everything is all blacked out. It's all blacked out. Well, let's take that ride. And also, I forgot one more thing. I love those paddles down there, those accelerator and brake pedals right there, aluminum. Nice touch right there. Door closes with a nice solid thump. Put my seatbelt on. You've got a electronic or eCVT in here. And let's talk about some of the stuff in here. Down here you have your gas trunk and 360 camera. This is there's a button down here where you can dim the gauge cluster up here. This gauge cluster is very configurable, but I'm going to make another video about that. You've got traction control, auto high beams, and your 360 camera, gas, and trunk. Now, in this Camry right here, my 18 Camry, sometimes I would accidentally press the gas thing, or some of these buttons I would press the view or gas or the trunk and it would open. I would do that by accident, but now for some of these you have to press and hold. That's a nice feature. You've got paddle shifters. You've got you can do your sequential, your try to mimic a manual transmission. This right here is of course, your rear view mirror, auto dimming, and you have your home link down here. LED lighting up here. Your vanity mirrors. You have your SOS. Again, massive sky roof. I'm going to open this up. Let you see that. Huge sky roof, and it opens about right here. Pretty nice. We'll close that back up because it's kind of hot out here today. And let me show you your sunshade. Your sunshade. Close that. I mean, I'm going to open that back up. That's back open. Again, all your lights up here and controls for your sky roof. Down here, you have your. This is a heated steering wheel. You do have that option in here. Again, this is everything. I got everything. When I bought this car, I told them, hey, I want everything. This right here, looking at the steering wheel. I like this Toyota emblem. It's kind of like the rims. It's kind of smoked out. It's not a shiny silver. I really don't like that anymore. This is kind of smoked out. This is your eyeball monitor to make sure you're keeping your eyes on the road. If you're not, it'll let you know. And again, this is your 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Very configurable. But I'm going to save that for another video. I'm going to show you how configurable that is in another video. Really, really nice. All right, let's go for a ride. Right now, the engine isn't even on. It's totally power. Totally power. I have to get that call later on. Might disconnect that. Hold on, just bear with me for a minute. All right, let's go for a ride. And again, you know, I don't miss the V6 of my 18 Camry. Again, I traded that in. Do I have my seatbelt on? Yep, I have my seatbelt on. I do not miss the CVT. I mean, excuse me, I don't miss the V6. Again, that V6, the transmission in the V6, the transmission let that V6 down big time. I mean, the power would not stay in that power band at all. I mean, when I had my 18 Camry V6, I would press on the gas pedal and it was like a hesitation. Now I'm stopped right now. The engine is shut off. Now it's just running on the electric motor. It's in EV mode, actually. Pulling off. Now the engine just kicked back on, charging the battery. And there's a nice little illustration down here at the digital gauge cluster. I don't know if you can see it, but right now it's charging the battery. It's doing some multiple things now. It's about 85 degrees out here today. This car does have cooling ventilated seats. I've used them before because it was hotter than this a few days ago. And it's supposed to get even hotter than this. I think today is Saturday. It's supposed to get even hotter than this come like starting tomorrow, Sunday. It's super hot Tuesday. The ride quality on this, in my opinion, is smoother than my 18 Camry. This is not a comparison video. I'm just talking about the experience that I had with my 18 Camry. And I'm kind of comparing it to this. And the torque on this is much better than that 18 Camry. I don't miss the V6 at all. I don't miss it at all. Again, Toyota Sense 3.0, Safety Sense 3.0 in this vehicle. This car has a ton of safety features. Right now, I'm in adaptive cruise mode, where it's supposed to be almost like driving itself almost. Now, I'm not going to really test that out because I'm cautious like that. Right now, the system is recharging the battery. It's a little bit, the battery's a little bit half full. It's almost like half full. Bumps, still smooth. The ride is still smooth. Again, 12.3 inch multimedia screen. Leather wrapped steering wheel. All digital gauge cluster, 12.3 inches. Some of these people out here do not know how to drive. Don't you hate when somebody comes in your lane? Qi wireless charging down here. My Samsung S22 Ultra. Soft touch materials up here. Soft touch materials up here. You've got leather on the side over here, perforated. All windows are automatic up and down. Adjust my camera a little bit. Soft touch materials right here. The torque in here is just great. The torque in my 18 was just, man. It's just that transmission just let that V6 down in that year model, or that model year or whatever. Quiet, definitely quiet in here. The glass, this glass windshield is constructed of sound, some type of sound resistant. I'm not sure of the proper name, but it's very quiet in here. Very quiet in here. 9-speaker JBL system. See the speakers in the A pillars. I believe those are tweeters. Very, very comfortable here. Very quiet. The air conditioner works great. Right now I'm stopped, of course, and the digital what is it? Tachometer is saying 0. The engine is off and it's just running off the battery. Very nice. I like the black roof liner. That's pretty nice too. My other car, the 18 Camry, the roof liner was gray, and if it got dirty, you could definitely see it. Come on, y'all. What are y'all doing up here? I think I'll make a left. Beautiful day out here today. Thank you. Sometimes it's hard to get courteous drivers that'll let you, you know, take the right of way. Let's go ahead and punch it. Oh yeah. And the improvements on the ECTV, what do you call that? CVT. The electronic CVT. It's supposed to be better on this car as far as no droning. Like that whine, that CVT whine. You don't get that with this car. Again, this is a hybrid, 5th generation from Toyota on this Camry. 2.5 liter, no more V6, 4-cylinder. The torque on this car is instant. Right now I'm cruising and I'm going at about 40 miles an hour. The engine is turned off and I'm just on electric motor right now. I'm in EV mode. And right now I'm in normal. Put this in sport. And when you go in sport, there's a nice animation down on the digital gauge cluster that goes from if you choose eco, normal, or sport. There's a nice animation, but I'll make another video when I'll do a gauge cluster configuration video. Also, right now I'm in adaptive cruise mode. Down in the digital gauge cluster, it was showing that, of course, there's a van in front of me. I got the hiccups. There's a van in front of me, and if I get too close to that van, it'll actually apply the brakes. I'm going to accelerate. Now the vehicle is actually applying the brakes, basically saying, hey, you're getting too close to that vehicle. I'm going to slow you down, like it or not. Embedded navigation on the 12.3-inch infotainment screen. Turn navigation on. That's embedded navigation, and this is cloud-based navigation. It's over-the-air updates, so if any maps or anything, if the map needs to be updated, I believe it's going to be a subscription service. I think it is, but right now, since I got this car, I've only had this car for about a week and a half. But the navigation on here, I like it. It displays a lot of information as far as like businesses and things and traffic. But one thing it doesn't have that my 18 Camry have, it doesn't have a weather map on here. And I did like that about the 18 Camry, the multimedia system in that vehicle. Again, very quiet in here, very quiet. Any 25 Camrys now, all hybrid, two-wheel drive, you're gonna get 225 horsepower. And with the vehicle that I'm driving now, the all-wheel drive variant, you're gonna get 232 horsepower. Yeah, 232 horsepower. I don't miss the V6 because the torque in this car is instant. And it feels great. No problem with passing or anything. I've driven this out on the highway. No problems at all with passing. Or getting or merging into traffic on the highways. Beautiful day for a drive. It's going to turn back super hot in this area starting next week. Actually, starting tomorrow. Very quiet. This car is very quiet. Let's do the paddle shifters. Now it does, right now I'm in, it says D4. The revs have gone up near 3. Now 3. Paddle shifters do work. 4. They're holding the gear. Of course, this is a CVT, so it doesn't have real gears. Do work. They're holding the CV. They do work. These do work because they're holding the rev. Right now I'm going 37 miles an hour. I got to slow down. There's a speed trap right over there. See that thing over there? Yeah, speed trap. State of Maryland. Right now I'm going 30 miles an hour. I'm going to click the 3, gear 2. And I'm in gear 2, 30 miles an hour, and I'm getting up near 3,000 RPMs. Okay, it's eventually, okay, the engine just cut off because it's in EV mode now. Okay, fourth gear, 38 miles an hour, 40. Fourth gear, 44 miles an hour. It's holding the ribs. Okay, now the engine just cut off. These do work somewhat. Not as effective in the V6 variant, but they do work. The paddle shifters do work. Shift this right here. It's definitely holding the ribs. 45 miles per hour. Almost at 3,000 RPMs. And I'm in fourth gear. 3 jumped up to almost 4,000 RPMs. Almost 50 miles an hour. 50 miles per hour, fourth gear. 3,000 RPMs. I'm going to put it back in. So these do work. These do work. The paddle shifters, and when you change the gears, where there's no actual real gears in a CVT. I like the little digital speed gauge. You got your time up here. I'm going to put this in Eco. Let's try out these modes. I'm going to put it in Eco. Oh yeah, that does not as responsive. The throttle is not as responsive. So these do work down here. Put it in normal. Sport. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that does work. Slowing the car down. The system is slowing the car down. The Safety Sense 3.0 is slowing the car down. Put this back in normal. I'm going to turn in up here and give my final thoughts on the ride. Turning this next little turn right here. Very, very smooth. Very quiet. Let's turn real quick. Ooh, whoa. That was kind of dumb, Keith. But I'm confident in this car's pickup speed and all that stuff. The performance. I'm gonna try to go over here and get some shade over here. Park right here. Turn the lights on. Well, that's been a nice ride. And look at the 2025 Camry. I like this car a lot. I have no regrets for buying it. Again, this is my car. I did buy it. I love that panel roof, red leather seats. Make sure my camera's still recording. And this does feature keyless entry. I didn't mention that. As long as you have your key with you, you just grab the handle. Well, the car is on. You just grab the handle, and the proximity key will sense that, and it'll open the door. Now, another thing I'm going to mention is that you can do like a digital key. You can put when you get the Toyota app, you can put the key information in your phone, and you won't even need your key fob. You can put it in your phone. And let me show you the key fob, a matter of fact. Let me take this out of here real quick. I'm going to show you the key fob real quick. This is the key fob. It's got Camry on it. Nice little touch. Let me see if you can see that. Camry. Pretty nice. Got your hole for your panic. Your hole to open the trunk. Lock and unlock. Put this back in here. Recap of the video, taking a look at the 18 Camry. It's funny about new cars. I'm going to get back to what I was saying about the Camry. Is that everything, this is a brand new car. It only has 500 miles on it. It's just, you know, you look up underneath the car and everything is shiny. Front of the car. Man, it's hot out here. Love those 19-inch wheels and tires. You got functional air vents right there on the side. You got that little lower piece that comes up right here. Beautiful car, midnight black metallic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, people. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, share this video, like. Again, I'm going to do another video on the instrument gauge cluster. Well, where the tachometer and speedometer and all that is, all digital now. Very nice car. Subscribe to see more videos. Like and share. Peace out, y'all. Man, it's hot.